up on the time lapse real quick. We got some crazy stuff happening right now. First off, what's up and welcome to the first ever Mystic Mondays Q&A series we're starting. Second off, I just lured up these 3 stops. We have a Shuckle, there's a Cyndaquil, there's a Mareep, and a Kingler on the nearby, and there's also a Houndoom down the street that way. We're in Niles today. Let me explain how this video is gonna work as I catch this Shuckle and probably Cyndaquil. What we're doing for today's video is basically you guys ask me questions with the hashtag AskWhite, both in the comments and on Twitter, and I'll be answering those periodically throughout the video today. We do have big news. There is a brand new Pokemon Go event happening that we're gonna talk about as well. Alright, we got the Shuckle, cool. Let me grab this Cyndaquil. And there's possibly a double XP event happening in the near future that I'm pretty excited about because who doesn't want double XP, right? Pineapple Berry Cyndaquil, down. I found Jake. Jake! Shuckle Cyndaquil over here. There we go. Okay, 6 more candies towards a Cyndaquil. We definitely need that after the Typhlosion video because we literally were down to 0. So half of today we're gonna walk around Niles and lure it up, and then I'm actually flying back to Los Angeles. My flight leaves in about 3 hours from now. So we're gonna quickly hang out here and then quickly leave and then quickly answer a bunch of questions and then quickly talk about the new update that is here. As you could probably already tell, today is gonna be a crazy day for spawns. We should have went to Niles instead of Dratini Park. We wasted our time there, but we have a Mareep and a Cyndaquil right here. So 570 Mareep, we are definitely using a Pineapple Berry. This is a super rare catch right here. This is actually, I think, only the second Mareep second or third I've ever seen in the wild. And one hitter quitter with the Pineapple Berry, heck yeah. So while we catch all this, let's talk about the new Pokemon Go event. Hold on, that's 6 candy for Mareep to do. We got 20. One more Mareep away and we can get our Flaffy. That's exciting. All right, so let's see, the event. Yesterday, Pokemon Go tweeted this. Pikachu is ready to celebrate hashtag Pokemon Day. From now until 1 p.m. PST on March 6th, you can catch this special Pikachu. And then it showed a screenshot of basically a Pikachu with a little party hat on. Remember the Christmas event where every Pikachu was wearing a Christmas hat? Now every Pikachu is wearing a little party hat. This is limited time only though. So no, it's not like the craziest event ever, but this is limited edition. So if you do catch these Pikachu, this will probably be the only time you'll ever get this specific looking Pikachu. So catch as many as you can, evolve your good IV ones, and then keep at least one forever. And by the way, we got a Pineapple Berry one-hitter quitter on the Cyndaquil. Bro, we're back up to 14 candies just off of 2 catches. Pineapple Berries. So let me know in the comments if you guys do have your special edition Pikachu or Raichu. Now let's continue luring up this park. Niles is crazy, dude. We have a Wobbuffet, there's a coughing here, the spawns are insane, and we're actually gonna answer the first question. Actually, let's talk about the double XP. So during an award show when Niantic won a prize for Pokemon, won an award for Pokemon Go because we're just freaking awesome. A person who works for Niantic said this.
Yeah, thank you very much for all the fans. Got this award thanks to you.
Also, save your candies.
That obviously means double candies are coming, and we have a Wobbuffet right here, and we have a Wild Steve in the background. We're gonna Raspberry Ultra Ball this Wobbuffet because it is a very good catch. This is a female Wobbuffet, by the way. You can tell because the lips are just puckered up. And we're actually gonna answer the first Ask White question, and we got the Wobbuffet. Question's from Ali, and the question is, can you come to Hawaii? We have Corsola. I did not even think of Hawaii. Whenever I think of regional exclusives, I think like out of the US, but technically Hawaii is kind of like away from the You know, honestly, I might do Hawaii for the Corsola. Oh, the coughing despawned. Rest in peace. The last time I went to Hawaii was like when I was 3, so I do not remember that trip, so I definitely am down to go back. And if Corsola is in Hawaii, technically we're still in somewhere tropical, so it's like, you know, we left, we're not in California. So yeah, actually, possibly expect a Hawaii video for Corsola in the future. We literally just missed a Dunsparce. Jake caught the Dunsparce, but we got a Sudowoodo, my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon here. I'm so excited to see this guy. I'm glad he slid through. And we have another question by Adam Gardner, and the question is, what will you do once you complete your Gen 2 Pokedex? Great question. Honestly, it's probably gonna happen a lot quicker than I wanted to, just because we're almost done with it. I think I'm at like 70 or 71 on my Johto badge, and I almost got a Dunsparce, which would have been Pokedex. But I think we're gonna do the same thing after we completed the Gen 1. We completed the Gen 1 Pokedex. It took us a while to do that one. Gen 2 is gonna be easier, but there's more regionals. There's regionals from Gen 1 I haven't gotten. So basically, I'm gonna travel a lot more. I'm gonna do like less staying in LA and hunting videos and more like traveling around the world videos. But yeah, so once the Gen 2 Pokedex is completed, I mean, we're gonna travel before we complete it, but when it is completed, I'm assuming there's gonna be more new stuff. I haven't caught an unknown yet. We've got more unknowns to catch. A lot of traveling, a lot of fun stuff. Oh, I hatched a Magnemite. We're hatching some eggs right now. Also, we have our next question by Haza149, and the question is, what software do you use when you edit your videos? I get this a lot, actually, and I use Final Cut Pro and Photoshop. And egg number 2, oh my god. All right, the lures are running up, which means we are leaving because my flight leaves decently soon. So Steve, it's been good, it's been fun.
Can't say, I can say
it's been real fun.
I've enjoyed it.
All right, so we're leaving the bay, going to the airport, and then going home. we're here at the airport, and we have some really good spawns. We have a Totodile right here, and there's a Macargo over there. Let me click the Totodile before it despawns. Nice. And we got the next question by Lieutenant Fuzzy. And the question is, will you ever do a huge fan meetup just to play Pokemon Go? Yeah, absolutely. Every time I travel, I didn't do this in London just because we were super busy, but like every time I travel, so when I go to Boston next month, I'm gonna try to host a fan meetup in every single city that I go to. So basically we'll be able to hunt together. So if I come to your city, I will try my absolute hardest to host some kind of fan meetup or big Pokemon hunt or something. I just gotta learn like where the popular spots are to go for Pokemon in certain cities, and then we can just lure the entire thing up and hunt for a couple hours, and it can be really fun. So got the Totodile with the pineapple berry, awesome. 92 Totodile candy. We are this close to our Feraligatr. Do not think I have a good IV Totodile though, so that's kind of a problem. There is also Macargo, I think that way. But it might be this way. GPS is terrible in the airport. Okay, made it through security, and we have the Macargo right here. Let's see, hold on, how much CP? I've only found one in the wild, I think, at Santa Monica, and it was like 10 CP. 107, not much better. We also have the next question by Julian #Switch, and it is, so, is the rumor of Evo items becoming more common true? #AskMystic. Yes, Julian, it is true. You know what? Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question. We know for a fact that they're not popping out of 7-day streaks guaranteed anymore. It was guaranteed up until a couple days ago. Bro, I waited 10 minutes to find that thing. Maybe we'll get a stop or a thing out of here. We won't. Okay, that would have been incredible timing. It was confirmed that you get them 100% of the time out of your 7-day streak, and then Niantic changed that. And now it seems like people are getting it more frequently out of just random stops. But I haven't gotten one in like a long time. Like the last time, what, 4 or 5 days ago when we flew in here, when I got my Sunstone, that was the last Evolve item I've touched, and it was like 4 days ago. So maybe it's still you get one a week. We don't really know. But what we know for sure, because they keep changing it, is that you do not get them guaranteed out of your 7-day streak anymore. And they do randomly come out of stops. Now, how many times a week can you get the Evolve items? I don't know. I haven't got one in a couple days. There's also a Misdreavus on the, that could happen. We could do that. It's 5:44. I've got about an hour until my flight takes off. So I think we can go track that sucker down and catch it and answer another question. Okay, we found it actually. This is one of the first ones I've seen in the wild, dude. That looks so boss. Heck yeah, we'll catch that. And we've got the next question. This question is by Fluffy Animal, and the question is, how long do you think it will take for Gen 3 to come out with new Pokemon? Basically, how long will it take for Gen 3 to come out? And yes, I saw the dodging patterns. That was sick. To be honest with you, I'm saying Gen 3 comes out this summer. I mean, it's gonna take a couple months. It took, what, 7 months for Gen 2 to come out, but that was only because Gen 1 really wasn't ready to launch, and they had a lot more things to fix with the game before they dropped Gen 2. Now they fixed everything essential, so they don't have a lot to do before Generation 3, other than obviously they've got shiny Pokemon coming, they've got some more customization stuff coming, but there's not a ton in the works really, that I know of at least. So summer's what, 4 to 6 months out from now? I'm saying Gen 3 comes out over the summer. They're gonna have to drop Gen 3 quicker than they dropped Gen 2 because, well, 2 reasons. 1, Gen 2 is way smaller than Gen 1 was, and 2, Gen 2 is kind of a continuation of Gen 1, so you need a new fresh batch quicker. We got the Misdreavus, which is awesome, for only 124. I haven't got a big one yet. I want one. And then my flight's boarding in probably about 5 or 10 minutes, so we'll head over there and then head home. I know Gen 2's out and I should be empty on balls completely, but I have never been more full. Okay, let's go. Hey, we're home. We got one problem though. Remember that special Pikachu that came out? We still don't have one. So as much as I want to go to sleep right now, that is #1 priority. But first, let me answer one more Q&A question and answer what? Questions from Avudayapan. If I slaughter anyone's name at any point during this series, I'm sorry. Do you think breeding will come out early next month? Because we already got genders. See, I don't know about that one. Breeding is something that they do have to introduce, and they will introduce in the very, very near future. And yes, we do now officially have genders. Not only do we have the little gender marker by the name, but the Pokemon look different depending on which gender they are. So yes, I do think breeding will come out in a recent update. Do I think it's gonna come out early next month or next month at all? I'm not sure. They might wait a little bit on breeding until the Generation 2 hype falls down a little bit, and then they introduce breeding or something else, and then they bring it back up. Basically, they're gonna have to play a little game of keeping the hype up without killing their game, and that'll be in between Pokemon generations. So in between Generation 1 and 2, they fixed all the tracking, and they fixed their game, and then in between Generation 2 and Generation 3, they'll drop things like trading, possibly PvP, possibly breeding. They'll drop those kind of just like other things that need to be in the game. They'll drop them in between the generations. Now it's time to find a new Pikachu. This is just a little side note, but the party Pikachu is extremely hard to find. I drove everywhere around my apartment. I drove around the campus of LMU, and then now I drove all the way to the pier because I cannot find one. This took so long to find. Oh my gosh, we have a Pikachu here, a festive Pikachu, thank God. I saw it on the nearby and I was like, oh, finally. I literally was searching around for probably over an hour now just to find this because I can't make a how to get a festive Pikachu video without getting the festive Pikachu. So I was like, okay, I gotta get it. One hitter quitter, thank God. If that ran for me, I would have jumped in the water and swam just out until I couldn't swim anymore. We got the Pikachu though. That's great. 610 on the IV is good. No, we're gonna evolve this anyways when I get back. You know what, we'll evolve right now. Let's get our festive Pikachu over to our Raichu. And oh God, that's such a relief. I'm telling you, dude, I was freaking out. I was like, I am not gonna be able to upload this video today because I cannot find a festive Pikachu, but we got one right there. And then if you evolve your festive Pikachu, you get a glowing ball of nothing. There it is, the festive Raichu. I was a little concerned there for a second. So, nice, 1610 Raichu. So now we do have our festive Raichu, and now we just gotta catch one more festive Pikachu and then keep it forever because this is like the last time that these guys are gonna be out and about. But we're at the pier, and I could stay here for a little bit and do a little bit of a hunt, but we have some more questions to answer, and I need to upload this video at some point today, so we're gonna dip. If you look behind me, there's a wild alligator right there. Actually, like, no lie, he's right there. Actually, just went and talked to alligator and his woman. Very cool people, but now we have to rush home, and I gotta finish this video and upload it because it's already 4 o'clock. But we got our Christmas Raichu right here. How you doing, bro? Oh my gosh, we got our Raichu. And also, guys, look, Mystic's back. For some reason, every time I try to say party or festive Pikachu or Raichu, I say Christmas. Party Raichu. We have our party Raichu. I'm sorry for mispronouncing that or missaying that the entire time. And looking at him, he definitely is quite the cutie with this little hat on top of his head. I do like that. That does look good. It doesn't look as good as Double XP, but it looks pretty good. Now remember, this is still a Q&A, so let's answer like 3 more questions super quickly for my comments. Pokemon Geeks asks, where is your next trip? Now, I will be going to Boston. That will be my official next trip, but like, next Pokemon journey, I'm not sure when that's gonna be. Boston is in March, that's like mid-March. I probably will go somewhere in April, or even late March to hunt some Pokemon. So sometime within the next like 1 or 2 months, we'll be going like global. Toxic Snudge 15, was it weird making the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links commercial because you like Pokemon so much? It was weird. If you guys, sorry, Mystic. If you guys haven't seen my Yu-Gi-Oh! Commercial, it's been playing all over YouTube ads. I'm gonna put you down, okay? It's like a commercial YouTube ad. It was weird filming it because I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, and I'm a Pokemon person, and they asked me to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ad, and I was like, yes, don't beat me up on sight, but yeah, I'll do it. But no, it wasn't. It was kind of awkward being in front of the camera, like an actual real camera for the first time with like a production team and everything. That was a little awkward, I was a little bit nervous, but overall it was a really fun experience. Sahid Ahmed asks, will you play GTA 5 on your channel? I know I've got a lot of console people and a lot of Clash people that still watch this channel, and all of the Clash content, all of the console content will be on the second channel. I am actually, it's funny he asked this, I am actually, my friends and I have been talking about playing GTA 5 together for live streams and whatnot, and I think we're planning on a Xbox One Call of Duty live stream tonight, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But we have talked about getting all of my friends and I getting GTA 5 and then doing GTA live streams on my second channel. My second channel is Mystic7 Plays. It's like, the link to that's on my channel. If you go on my main channel and check out the featured box, it's in there. But yes, possibly GTA 5 on the second channel, but what I'm looking forward to playing on the second channel is the single player scary games. Those are my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. They always have been. H2O Delirious was like my favorite single player walkthrough person to watch. They're just like extremely interesting to watch and see how people react to the different jump scares and stuff. So I might start doing that on the second channel, and I will keep up the Clash, and I haven't uploaded a Clash video in a couple days, but like, second channel is where we're gonna find all the fun gaming stuff that isn't Pokemon Go. And the last question from Your Creative Push is, can you talk about your creative process? You were out hunting and catching Pokemon, but you're also having to document your adventure and shooting for montage sequences, which I know have to take a lot of time, but they add so much to the videos. Yes, oh my god, all the like the little cinematic shots and stuff, that makes my videos 10 times harder and longer and more complicated to make, but I enjoy them at least. I don't know if you guys do, I like them. But basically when I do a video, I think about, okay, what am I doing this video? Like, what is the goal of the video? The goal or focus. And then I have to think about, how am I going to do the intro of the video? Because the intro has to be somewhat interesting, so it's either going to be like a time-lapse with music or like something funny, something like that. And then throughout the video, as I'm shooting in different scenes, I got to think about when I want to do cinematic shots, when I want to bring in some cool editing, because I'm trying to do a little bit less of that so that it doesn't take me as long per video to make, so I can have like a little bit more free, not even free time, just more time to like do other things than just a Pokemon video during the day. But it's just a lot of like having an eye for what would look cool on camera and knowing when to get certain shots. Like some shots I'll get because it looks cool, like the cinematics, and then some will be like, you know, what would a vlogger do in this situation, in which I'll shoot my feet or some stupid stuff. But it definitely takes a lot of time to do this, more like vlogging style. I never did this vlogging style on my channel before. I've always just done straight gameplay, so now it's like gameplay plus like highly edited vlog stuff. It's a challenge, but it's very, very fun. But that was today's video. I'm gonna end it here because I do still have to edit this and upload it sometime today, like really, really quickly. So I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one, and let me know in the comments if you guys do have your Christmas party Pikachu or party Raichu, because they are rare. But I'll see you guys next video. Love you all. Peace out.